Dr. Chase, we'd like to discuss your case with you privately.
I'm his girlfriend. Is it all right if I stay for this?
Melissa can stay, and I've never had a seizure before in my life.
They can be mild, like a loss of concentration or a muscle tremor.
A lot of times, a family member notices before the patient does. I'm Dr. Park, by the way. I'm 5'2", Asian, and I'm totally cool with it if you want to fill my face.
Blind people only do that in movies.
But you sound nice, so if you want me to.
Her point was you may not have realized you were having a seizure, but maybe your girlfriend has.
No. But I haven't seen him for the last 5 months. We were on a break.
Like Rachel and Ross on Friends. Never seen the show myself, but I hear it's good. That joke usually kills my blind friends.
Will, this is serious.
No, it's not, since I don't have epilepsy. I have to pay attention to every signal my body sends or receives, or I'll end up taking a dirt nap. You don't think I'd know if I was having seizures? It's probably just low blood sugar.
If that's true, then you shouldn't have a problem passing our test.
He's seizing. Sound frequency's at 300 hertz.
It's not a seizure. He's not spiking on his EEG. He's not moving air. I think he's choking on something.
Blood. I don't see any blockage.
Help me move him.
Just relax and breathe.
What are these? I was wondering if I could ask you guys for a favor. I really need my laptop and braille writer, and I can't ask Melissa to get them for me.
Why not?
Because I want you to put this someplace safe.
It's beautiful.
People always say diamonds are beautiful, but to me they just feel cold. They have really sharp edges.
I guess convincing her to take a break was a good thing.
Well, the break was her idea. Melissa's the only girl I've ever dated. She wanted me to be sure before we took the next step.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am fighting a guerrilla war.
In a way that's been called genocide.
20 years ago, these same Satibi rebels took over the South. They massacred tens of thousands, and they would happily do it again. I'm trying to impose order. I'm trying to prevent a genocide. My own son, my youngest, he's a student here. He hasn't spoken to me in years because of what he read in your newspapers. But what he read is not true.
What about your youth labor league?
There. I was at fault. I hired men who, in their zeal, stepped over the line. And there were abuses. But that will not happen again. Inject my IV with an air bubble.
What are you doing?
I will have another heart attack. No one will know.
Let it go.
You tell my colonel I'm a sick, dying old man who can't be trusted.
I didn't say...
You were trying to put a gun in his hand and point it at my head. The gun is now in your hand. That is a practical difference, not a moral one. If you want me dead, then pull the trigger. It is not so easy when you have to do it yourself.
Allison.
I guess I didn't want you dead.
If you touch my wife again, I'll kick your ass out onto the street. I don't care who you are.
I did her a favor. I showed her her true character.
She's a better person than you are.
She is too weak to act on her beliefs. That is not her fault. Most everyone is. Even my own advisors, my own colonel. All they do is negotiate and debate and sign treaties. They are appeasers. All the while we are beset by assassins and traitors, the scum.
The cockroaches? What are you gonna do about them?
What is an enemy to you? Some younger physician who covets your office? In my world, there are dangers and bloodshed and death. And that makes you a man. And men make choices.
And your choice is to send bands of drunk, crazed children to massacre an entire people?
Don't ask me questions you don't want to know the answer to.
I saved your life. I deserve to know what you're planning to do.
Whatever it takes to protect my country.
We need a blood sample. We gotta do the anti-centrifugal antibody test. It'll show House is right. It's scleroderma.
Why are you doing this now?
Because I didn't want to kill him. And you're right. I have to take a side. So I'm gonna do what I can to keep him alive.
I'll get you the blood.
O2 sats down to 88.
Going through the mainstem bronchus, just the right upper lobe. Get them out of here.
No! It's okay.
Bleeder.
Cauterizing.
Got it?
Yeah. Get the paddles. Going back in.
What is happening?
He's bleeding into his lungs.
Charging.
Another bleeder. I can get it.
Hold on. There's a third.
God, there's a dozen. Shock him.
Clear. Charging. Clear.
Right side pain, vomiting, now lung that gets traumatized without any trauma. Sounds odd. Probably is odd.
We should discuss this, then call her back.
Well, that's fine. I made sure we got the South Pole long distance plan. Your latest kidney function test shows
I know what it shows. I ran it.
the more you interrupt, the longer my grandstanding is going to take.
Since when do you let patients participate in differentials?
Since the patient and her doctor happen to be the same person. Your kidney function is still declining, means you have a kidney problem.
But not one that needed antibiotics. Makes us equally wrong.
No, makes us both wrong, not equally. You were at least 6 wronger. They run a PPD before you shipped out?
On me and everybody else here, it's not TB.
Excuse us a second. Cancer explains her symptoms. A tumor in her lung or kidney that threw a clot to the other organ.
And you're worried the tumor might overhear and realize we're onto it.
Cancer's a hard diagnosis for patients, even when they're not in the South Pole. We should figure this out. Maybe bring Wilson in.
Obviously, you two think I'm in bad shape.
Only if you count the tumor. House. Probably in your abdomen. But you don't have any advanced imaging equipment. You also don't have a surgeon to biopsy it, any stains to use on the slide, or an oncologist to analyze it. Too far away to hold their hand.
I have cancer.
Possibly.
Since the only imaging equipment you have is X-ray, let's start there. X-ray your entire body.
I'm starting with the anterior cervical nodes.
Okay, turn your head. Locate the SCM muscle.
I know how to find my lymph nodes.
They teach you that before or after the class on fondling your inner child.
No swelling, no tenderness, and I can hear that, House.
Just thought it might help you relax. Anything in the axillary nodes?
All clear. Both sides.
Slide your hand to your sternum. Probe for nodes, moving slowly downward.
Down to what, House?
Sorry, can't hear you on account of your heavy breathing.
I'm supposed to be on oxygen, you tool.
Hold it. Fingers didn't go quite as deep. Feel that node again.
It's swollen.
Looks like you're doing a biopsy.
Based on this slide, you do not have cancer.
Oh, thank God.
I do see some inflammation, which could mean...
Okay.
You all right?
My left side, it hurts. It's the same pain that I had on the right.
Your other kidney.
No, I hope it's something. It's maybe. Oh no.
There is another test.
I think Foreman may have just broken up there. What he actually said was, there is no other test.
If you have an autoimmune disease, exposure to the cold should decrease your kidney pain.
If I go outside, we'll have our answer. And you knew about this.
I rejected it because if you're frozen solid, it's hard to get the needles into your arms.
How long do I need to stay out?
At least 5 minutes.
8 minutes outside would kill a healthy person. And healthy people don't suck on oxygen masks. Healthy people can pee.
I'll go get Sean and have him come with me.
Just take the prednisone.
Once I come inside. If it's autoimmune.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm sure she's just fine. Kate? Do you know if there's anyone down there who has a cell phone?
What happened?
I don't know. Must have fallen out of bed and got the nasal cannula wrapped around his neck somehow.
Ezra, what are you doing?
I don't want to live hooked to machines. Too weak to wipe my own ass.
Why would you want to wipe your own ass when you could have someone do it for you?
You're wasting your time. There must be other patients you could actually help.
No, all services rendered on a first-come, first-served basis.
I won't consent to any more tests. And if anyone tries to so much as touch me, I'll press charges for assault.
Okay, well, you heard the man. He wants everyone to leave him alone. Why don't you go first? Get out! You came to me. I didn't come to you.
Figured you'd have the guts to do what had to be done if it came to that.
We're nowhere near that. It's time to test your lungs. Breathe. You're gonna have to exhale sometime. Stop.
House, you're hurting him.
You're hurting me. Fine. You don't help us, we don't help you. Your lungs slowly fill with fluid. You gasp to catch every breath, but never can. Every breath is petrifying. It'll be slow, painful, torturous.
We don't choose our birth, and we don't choose our death.
What if you could? How about we make a deal? Give me one more day. If I don't find out exactly what's wrong with you by then, I'll help you die.
House.
24 hours. Come on, it's not gonna kill you. Huh?
Whole team must be bad news.
Nope. Bone marrow biopsy revealed multiple myeloma. It's not good news, but there are some treatments. Need to draw some blood.
What about my breathing?
Associated hyperviscosity syndrome gummed up the blood vessels in your lungs.
Dr. Chase said my calcium is normal.
We call him Dr. Idiot.
There's no M protein in my urine.
Odd presentation.
So odd that Dr. Cameron doesn't believe it either.
Just give me 12 more hours.
We had a deal. No more tests.
Fair enough. Give me 6 more hours. Listen, there is no evidence that you're terminal.
You a man of your word or not?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm not.
Fine. Then discharge me. My lungs will slowly fill with fluid. I'll gasp to catch every breath, but never can. Every breath will be petrifying. It'll be slow, painful, torturous. You really gonna let me die like that?
Where you going?
Nowhere. Everybody who can walk should get out of here.
You can't do that.
Can't do what? Administer a prescription painkiller to a patient who's in pain? Go. Make sure somebody sees you downstairs in the cafeteria.
I can't let you do this.
Either I die in pain or I just die. That's what the argument is here.
No, it's about whether you die or we murder you.
What's gonna happen here is that someone's getting a buttload of morphine. I'm not sure exactly who at this point.
Can't be a part of this.
I always wondered exactly what was on the other side.
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Getting a laryngoscope. Don't just stand there. Help.
But you told him that.
It's something I like to call a lie. Bad, I know, but it's way further down the list than murder. He's unconscious. No more whining. Keep testing him. Go get a ventilator. I'm gonna do this all night.